Hi, soul friends. Thank you for joining me here at the Oracle of the Feather Crown Tree. This is going to be your inner awakening reading for when the sun is in Gemini and the moon is in Cancer. I think this is going to be a supremely beautiful reading. I see some really sacred cards out here on the table. So this is a 6-card spread. The center cards represent our personal body. The cards to the left speak to our connection to the earth, and the cards to the right speak to our connection to our higher self. The cards that run along the bottom help the upper cards by giving a little extra guidance, a little soul medicine to them. I do hope that you enjoy these. I do one of these readings every time the moon transitions into a new sign. So we will ask a question for each primary position, and our first one will be for the personal body. It is, how can my emotions reflect higher states of consciousness? And our first card out is Isis from the Moon Oracle. She is the red goddess associated with Leo and fire. Her key phrase is honesty and integrity get the rewards they deserve. The serene figure of Isis, the greatest of all the Egyptian deities, sister wife of Osiris and mother of Horus, is seated on her throne. She wears the winged headdress of the vulture, on top of which she carries the symbol of the solar disk between the horns of the sacred cow, Hathor. In her left hand, she holds the Ankh, symbol of eternal life. In her right hand, there is a lotus plant in full flower. Her breast is bare, the image of motherhood. The checkered pattern on her throne represents her supreme power over night and day, dark and light, life and death. On the wall behind is a form of a hieroglyph, Ast, meaning the seat of the goddess Isis. Beneath the image are the symbol for the fire sign Leo and the moon disk of the red goddess. Isis was the daughter of Geb and Nut, deities of the earth and the sky. When her husband brother Osiris became king of Egypt, she took on the role of teacher to her subjects. She taught them to weave and spin, grind flour, and practice simple medicine. She introduced the concept of marriage to regularize the relationships of men and women. During her husband's journeys to faraway places to civilize other nations, she took the role of regent, governing wisely and with great care. When Osiris was slain by his cunning brother, Set, she was consumed with grief and immediately set off to search for the body. Eventually, she found the coffer containing the body within the trunk of a tamarisk tree and took it to the swamps of Buto, where she hid it. However, Set found the body and cut it into 14 pieces. Isis was given words of great power by the god Thoth, so when she found the body of her husband in pieces, she was able to restore him to life and was united with him. As a result of this embrace, she conceived and later gave birth to the child Horus. She fled into hiding with her son, warding off all dangers with her magical powers. She stayed in hiding until her son was old enough to take his rightful place as ruler of Egypt. Isis had great magical powers and was the only divinity to discover the secret name of Ra. Rare among the world's goddesses, Isis was positive, modest, active, loving, faithful, civilized, and sensitive. The goddess Isis could handle both her traditional male and female rules equally well. She was proud and protective of all that she had dear and would go to the ends of the earth for their well-being. She is an example of faithfulness and power, modesty and sensitivity. If this goddess card is chosen, quiet, unobtrusive, honesty, and determination will be necessary in order to bring about the desired result. Isis is a red goddess and represents the dignity and authority of a ruler. She urges you to take responsibility and lead the way to the solution of the matter in question. The nature of fire in Leo takes command and dispenses justice with fairness. If the Isis goddess card is selected, then August will be a significant month with great regard to any questions. To give some support to that last card from the Mudras deck, we have the card Self-Confidence. I am sure, the performance mudra. This mudra helps in exam situations and performances on stage, etc. The index fingers point upwards and the thumbs toward the heart. Give of your best and give yourself over to the goodwill and higher understanding of the hearts of the people around you. You wish to achieve something which is of benefit to all, including yourself. To this end, you place whatever it is that is at stake under the auspices of the higher powers. Take the following terms into your heart. Plant them like seeds in the earth, and they will germinate, come into flower, and then give a rich harvest. Self-assurance, self-confidence, self-awareness. And then we're going to move over to our subpersonal body, and our question for that one is, how can I ground higher energies to manifest an enlightened reality? And we have kenosis, which is in Greece. Its energy focus is escape. The card shows part of the palace of kenosis. When you think of this maze of rooms and courtyards, do you feel awe or a sense of entrapment? Built around 2000 BCE, this was the ceremonial center point of the Minoan civilization. It is said that King Minos had the labyrinth at kenosis designed so that no one who entered could find their way out without a guide. Even its architect was locked up so that he could not reveal its secrets. This architect made wings of wax and bird feathers so that he and his son Icarus could fly to freedom. He escaped, but Icarus's wings melted when he flew too close to the sun, and he fell to his death. From what do you need to escape right now? Consider the perils you face and how you might get burned. Do not do anything hasty. With patience, you will find light at the end of the tunnel. And conjoining that card is one from the Essential Oils deck. And we have coriander, honoring self. Its trigger statement is, this is the way it has always been done. And its truth statement is, I create my way. You are ready to fulfill your desires by thinking outside the box. The path less traveled may be more fulfilling. And then we're moving over to the transpersonal cards. Our question will be, How can connecting to the higher dimensions of reality help myself and others evolve? From our Angels deck, we have Zafkiel, the Sacred Lover. The theme of the card is ecstasy. This angel wishes you to know that divine ecstasy may come in any moment as a deep feeling of passion for your spiritual growth, or as an aspect of your love whereby your whole being is transfixed with the choice you have made to join the mystical pathway. The two gatekeepers on this path are awe and joy, both of which are closely aligned to ecstasy. As you experience this heightened state, be aware of the whispers of the angels. As you see in the oracle, angels use this high-frequency opportunity to impart sacred, loving information to us about our journey. They give our higher self information about a choice we need to make or how to open vistas of consciousness about our ethical existence. Trust the angels, for they will always have your heartfelt interest in their hearts. Chant Ha in the heart chakra to open the channel of light-filled inspiration from the angelic realms. And our final card to complement this last message will be from the Rainbow Oracle. As a color therapy card, we have intuitive communication. This card asks you to connect to your intuition and to listen to your inner voice and wisdom. You have a wealth of knowledge inside you that is asking to be listened to. The answers to your questions lie inside, and now is the time to trust your inner intuition. Meditate on the color light blue to connect with your intuition. This color will help you to open up to your own wisdom and your spiritual connection. As you link in with this color more, you will increase your intuition and gain more confidence in your gut feelings. Our closing affirmation will be, I trust my intuitive wisdom and the signs that the universe give me. Thank you for sharing this reading with me. I do hope that you will join me for more of them. Much love.